This beat was produced by Slave Bell, Mart 85.
I knew there'd be a day when my life would feel absurd, where every word is getting stirred, you just ignoring what you heard. My past, it just a blur, moving fast but wasn't sure, cause mistakes were getting made, that's how lessons getting learned. I saw my tables turn, I watched my world explode. This road I walk alone, no real place to call my home, cause since I was like 12, my life was a living hell. Selling drugs to pay for school, spent 3 months inside a jail. I couldn't pay for rent, my check was getting spent on food and cigarettes. Every week was more intense, roaming city streets in search for a place to rest my head. Sleeping at a park on top of a wooden bench, no time for making friends, I was learning how to bet. These emotions were complex, my life just made no sense. An unbreakable wreck, now I'm back on my own feet, and of course I thank God, cause he allowed me to breathe.
Mama said there'd be days like this, I go, why do these days exist? I just sit in the house, trying to figure it out, where it all went wrong. But I guess it wouldn't be no pleasure if it wasn't for pain. We'd have nothing to gain. When it comes down to it, maybe that's the reason I thank God every day I'm breathing.
Wait, before I asked, it took the time to write a line on a page with a pen to form a rhythm with a rhyme. I was another blood slinging jaws on corners of a corrupted town. Corruption is a greed that's agreed to be allowed. I learned to never trust, my emotions would never surface. No purpose of showing love to a family who never showed it to them. I'm completely worthless, I'm quoting my mama's word, and she chose to leave my side, my affection, she don't deserve it. My father, he hardly perfect, he don't know me as a person, let alone as a son. So where we stand is still uncertain. I can never be a kid enjoying life and simple pleasures. Most kids would play in the rain, I was busy finding shelter. While you were learning skills, I was learning to do it better. While your family sent you love, my family would send me letters expressing words of anger, disappointment, shame and hatred that I won't amount to shit, and I never ashamed to be related.
Mama said there'd be days like this, I go, but why do these days exist? I just sit in the house, trying to figure it out, where it all went wrong. But I guess it wouldn't be no pleasure if it wasn't for pain. We'd have nothing to gain. And when it comes down to it, maybe that's the reason I thank God every day I'm breathing.
I gotta thank him cause he the only reason I'm breathing. Not leaving my human form up on the cement, stenciled in the pavement, engraved in blood because of hatred. He's protecting me and I'm glad he's let me make it as far as I admit it. He led me to the save, and he must have thought my ways were actually worth the saving. So after all my problems and struggles and all the times that I have tumbled, I'm glad that I made it out the rubble. Now my vision only tunnel down this dark and lonely road that I walk alone, but now I know which way to go, cause I have set some goals. These goals will never break a fold. I'ma keep on wishing till the day that I make it home. I found a way to vent all the time that I have spent. I found my own defense, now this world is making sense. No longer feeling tricked, I'm too high for getting kicked, and I'll make it to the sentence, cause that's what I predict.
Mama said there'd be days like this, I go, why do these days exist? I just sit in the house, trying to figure it out, where it all went wrong. But I guess it wouldn't be no pleasure if it wasn't for pain. We'd have nothing to gain. And when it comes down to it, maybe that's the reason I thank God every day I'm breathing.
This beat was produced by Slave Bell, Mart 85. AtomicBeats.com.